Good morning, everyone. I think I'm ready to get going this morning. Man, it has been it was a tough morning for me to get going. I struggled hard this morning to get out of bed. It was rough. But I made it. So now I'm awake, so I don't have any excuses, right? Just gotta drink more coffee. Anyway, back to where we left off yesterday when I was kind of, I don't want to say abruptly interrupted, because I wasn't really interrupted. I kind of just screwed up and wasn't paying attention to my time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself a 5-minute warning when I've got to get off, because I have a hard stop every day at 7, because that's when I got to get my kids ready for school, breakfast and stuff. My wife leaves for work at that time, and I just about blew right through it yesterday, which would have been, slightly embarrassing. Let's see, what do I want? I don't want a timer, I want an alarm, and I'll set it for 6:55. Not gonna repeat it, that's fine. There we go, got my 5-minute warning. All right, so back to what we were working on yesterday. So I have, well, let's just start it up. Get back to kind of recap what we were doing. That was drinking coffee. So I now have the game input form. Seems to work pretty well. The tag stuff works well. Now what I needed to do is I need to get this edit button to work. And it populates all the data, but it doesn't populate the selected tags. I'm gonna have a breakpoint here, because I found out yesterday that I wasn't getting the tags when I returned the game. Even though there should be a tag associated with it. I will validate that just to make sure that I've got one game ID is 2, and that game tag is 1. So it should have, first tag selected. That should be the first tag. And I think that is because my actual API that is returning that data is not including the tags, because there it is right here, right? So I think I have to say dot include. Tags. Context.games. Now the question is where does that go in this command pipeline at the end? So there's, no, it still doesn't like that. So I say context.games.include, but then I can't can't do find async. Okay, so what if I do dot where g dot id equals id, then dot first or default async. There we go. So now I get the tag, I get all the tags associated with it when I retrieve it. I also need to make sure that I do it. What does it create? Return get game. Oh, that one just created that action, so it returns that action. So it should already have it, right? Yeah. And let's look at the tags, because I think the tags include, yeah, the game. So the same thing here, when I pull a specific tag, I've got to say dot include g dot games dot where t dot id is equal to id dot whoops first or default async. There, that gets rid of that. And include g dot games. The rest of that should be fine. So let's save it. Let's kill the API. Run it again. Now run the app. Now the thing well, we'll just try it. I didn't actually go back and review the edit page code to see what it was going to do. So now I have a tag. Just because I'm making the select. Oh, it actually did select it. Okay. All right. So I think, is there anything else that I need right now, other than to style the page and make it look a little nicer? Can get rid of the privacy page. I don't really need that. My goal is to put, once I get some data in here, is to have some like widgets on the homepage, like listing the games, listing the most recent. I also want to include some information like I have finished. It would be cool if I could have things like like a image of the like the game cover or whatever. That's not a what I need today thing though. That's a stretch goal. But what I would like to have is excuse me, I'd also like to be able to include things like how many hours have I played it, maybe even when was the last time I played it, especially if it's something that I could have dynamically update, especially from Steam, because Steam has all that information. That would be kind of the stretch goal, is I can include that information, and then I can have like a background job maybe that refreshes periodically. But it looks like what is the port on this page, on this app? 5084. So I can't remember if I have the authentication working or not. No, I do. I have authentication all working, which really isn't necessary for the next part where I want to upload it. That's just one extra step that I don't need. I did that, the authorization, initially to learn how to do it because I've never done it. I will probably, when it comes to bulk uploading data, I'll probably turn it off for that. I don't know yet. I haven't worked through that yet. But either way, it works. The data works. The data API works. The web page works using the API. Now I need to figure out if there's a way that I can download all of my game data, like from Steam. We'll start from that. Game information. Download all of my Steam games stats. No. Steam updates and download history. Steam charts, must play games. Well, let's start simple. Let's say download a list of all Steam games I own. API. Let's see what this has. All apps API. Okay, so I've found an API providing all Steam apps and the Steam Store API, which provides information for apps, but I'm looking for game. No, that's not helpful. Well, this might... Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that. Okay. There is no Steam API. All games. Go. API. Let's just go to api.steampowered.com. Oh, no. Alright, let's look for that. Documentation. That's what I want. Okay. Valve provides these APIs so website developers can use the data from Steam in new and interesting ways. They allow developers to query Steam for information they can be presented on their own sites. At the moment, only APIs we offer for the team item data for Team Fortress 2, but the list will grow over time. Okay. Get news for apps, get global achievements. This will show Robin Walker's profile information. Maybe that's what I need? Huh. Okay, so I need to create an API key. That's what I understand right now. Oh, that's actually a excuse me, a page. Obtaining a Stream 8 web API key I can require by filling out this form. Yeah, sign in. Ah, crap. Approve. Oh, well, it just popped it up. Great. I didn't want to put that on stream. I'll just revoke it and create a new one, I guess. It cannot be undone. Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah. Stir. Okay. Now I have a web API key. Let's see. I'm going to keep this one off of that. And so I go like that. Whoops. All right, let's pull up Postman. I'm gonna create a new workspace. A new workspace. Let's call it Steam API. So somewhere here I can create variables. We're gonna say where's this? Here it is. I want this. Paste it here. Format definitely has to be JSON. Oh, that's for a game. I want for a user. Here we go. This is the one I want. Maybe I should have created a collection. I think that's what I should call it. Steam API. Because that's where that goes. So if I put this here. Leave it there. Yeah. Okay. Because now I can come here, and inside of here I can have a variable. Which I can put here. I'm gonna call it hopefully it hides it. And I go like that. Then I hit save. Oh, I like how even then it still shows the key. That's dumb. Okay, so this gets a player's information. So now, that's not what I wanted to do. I am logged in. I don't know why it doesn't think I am. Approve. Do I get my ID from here somewhere? Nope. Nope. Let's see, I need to get my Steam ID. Here it is. All right, there's that. So that's profile. Still doesn't have a lot to it. Steam user stats. Come on. Load up. Let's go. Okay. Get global achievements. Get player. Ooh, having achievements listed on there. That'd be cool if there are any. Get player achievements. Oh, here we go. Get owned games. This is what I need. Need to update my Steam ID. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that as a variable too. Make it private. Steam player ID. This one's not as private, but I just still don't want to show my API key, even though I'm fairly certain I did before, because it's dumb. I need to save this one here too. Steam player ID. There. God, that's dumb. Postman's a little bit dumb. Okay. So this returns all my games. This is actually perfect. Playtime disconnected. Last played, that must be... The default is to return app IDs only. So, okay, so that worked. 177 games, that might be right. Playtime 2 weeks, a total of time played, total time played there. Oh, even their documentation isn't included. So I'm guessing our time last played. What game is that? Just pick on any random game. I just click that. Does it take me to the game? It does not. Okay. Down Bubba. So let's go. Get status. These are all player things, right? I've done this one before where I get a game. Get own games, get recently played games. Sid Meier's Pirates. Oh no, that's not. 39:10. I'm trying to figure out if this is something I played like last night. No. Do I own Sid Meier's Civilization? I think I do. I think I bought like a pack that has them all. I don't know if I've ever played it on Steam, to be honest with you. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Okay, I have played that one at least. Warhammer 40K. Space Marine. I think I feel like I just recently played that one. So I'm trying to figure out now what that time period is. anyone with this last played time is somewhat reasonably low. Because, like, there's a couple of these things that I've never played. And I don't know what they are. Sid Meier, Ace Patrol. Yeah, I was like, I have no idea. Oh, I know. I might still have this open. Yeah. Let's go to... my activity. Let's go here, because I played Brotato last night. Let's check that game out. Oh, and I actually just need to come here and search for that. Okay. That must be Unix time? Linux time? Linux time. Epoch converter, Unix time converter. Wednesday, September 4th. Oh. 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. So it's Epoch time. Okay. Because that's about right. 10:19. Yeah, that's probably why I quit last night. Ballpark. Okay. All right. Playtime forever. 9671. I wonder what that is. Let's pull it up. Uh, 161.2 hours. So this must be minutes. Minutes to hours. Okay, yeah, so that's minutes. Okay, so I have this. Now I need to be able to pull it in and update my database. So to do that, this is an opportunity for me to learn a new programming language, or practice it with a different programming language. I think, I don't know, what should I go with? Should I do? I am I'm tempted to do it between Go and Rust. Rust API. Let's say connect to API. To REST API is what I should say. REST API. Part 12. No, part 1 of 2. Okay, let's see. Rust is difficult for me to understand the formatting. Sort of. I mean, I get some of it, but so register the requests handlers. Oh, this is creating the API. I don't want to create an API. I want to create a client. How to consume a REST API. There are 3 parts of this tutorial: project setup, project architecture, and REST API processing. There are more fields available in each API response. It's about it later. Now, see, this is still like writing the API. No, still don't want that. Maybe it's the Rust cookbook is what I need. Calling REST APIs with Rust may seem like a daunting task at first because of steep and long learning curve of Rust as a programming language. In this example, handles the heavy executor setup and allows sequential code implementation without blocking until await. I don't really care about doing asynchronous because I get them all at one time. I get all my data at once. So that just makes a URL call, and I say response. And okay, so this actually seems like it'll be pretty straightforward. So there's no result, and then there's error. So that's using that request. Get in the URL. And that is very generic. Doesn't even have a class associated with it. Okay. Use with it, use wait. I will need to do some header stuff once I do the authorization. But to start with, when I'm testing, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn all that off for testing. Client.get URL header send await. And that's response. Post URL. Okay, this will be pretty simple. We're going to do it. So we are going REST with Rust. I think we're going to try it with Rust. I need to install Rust. Rust. Actually, I may have it installed, but 64-bit. Let's see. This program will download and install Rust metadata tool change will install the following home directory. This can be modified. Current installation options. Proceed with standard installation. Just press enter. That's fine. It's working. I mean, it's just an installer, so it's not too complicated, right? So we'll just see. We'll see how this goes. Move that out of the way. Oh, press enter to continue. Oh, already. Ooh. Great. To get started, you may need to restart your current shell. This would reload its path environment. Okay. If you've installed Rust Up in the past, you can just do a Rust Up update, configuring the path. If at any point you'd like to uninstall Rust, yep. Let's see. I need the 5-minute tutorial. Is that a thing? Is there a 5-minute tutorial? Rustling guides you through downloading set of Rust toolchain, teaches you the basics, reading and writing Rust syntax. Come on, let's just do the Rustlings course. What? The following command will download and compile Rustlings. Okay, let's just start by cargo. Okay, so that works. Rust. Cargo install Rustlings. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, so after installing the Rustlings, the following command to initialize the Rustlings directory. Rustlings init. This command will create the directory Rustlings, which will contain the exercises. Okay. So now it's cd Rustlings. Okay. Then Rustlings. It's his first time? Don't worry, Rustlings is made for beginners. We're going to teach you a lot of things about Rust. But before we can get started, here are some notes about how Rustlings operates. The central concept behind Rustlings is that you solve exercises. These exercises usually contain some compiler or logic errors which causes the exercise to fail compilation or testing. It's your job to find all the errors and fix them. Make sure to have your editor open in the Rustlings directly. Rustlings will show you the path of the current exercise under the progress bar. Open the exercise files in your editor, fix the errors, save the file. Rustlings will automatically detect the file change and rerun the exercise. If all errors are fixed, Rustlings will ask you to move on to the next exercise. If you're stuck, type H. Exercise doesn't make sense, feel free to open an issue. Press enter to continue. Alright. Oh, I need to open up. Uh-oh, my D drive is getting full. We'll open it in Visual Studio Code. Okay. Yeah, Yes, I trust the authors. I don't know how many times I have to trust myself. So we're in exercises 0 intro. Intro 1.rust. This exercise compiles successfully. The remaining exercises do not compile, or there's logic errors. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, sorry, let's just do a thing. All right, next. Intro 2. Cannot find macro for print line in the scope. Oh, my lights just blinked. So each one of these is their own. Okay, I see. So it's not print line, it's print ln. Hooray! Let's see. I'm now in 0.1. Variables are immutable by default. When viewed, variables are immutable. Once a value is bound to the name, you can't change that value. You can make them mutable by adding a mute in front of them. So we're on variables 1. I'm just gonna say let, right? Yay! Next. Change the line below. Do I say immut? Probably. No, I just need to make it get rid of let. Nope. I think maybe I had it and I. In front of the variable name, right? Let's see. So let me take 8. Well, let's go look at this. See, this is why these things are awesome. Because I still know variability in mutex. Oh, because I have to set it to a value still. Is that the right thing to fix there? Variables 2. Equal to 5. Remove this. Variable does not need to be mutated. Oh, right. God, I thought it was changing it. I don't know why I was doing that. I wasn't thinking that one through. X variables 3. Equal to 42. Okay. Variables 4. So this one says let x equal 3 and then x equal 5. So this is the one where I need to make it mutable. Variables 5. Do not change this line. Fix compiler error by changing this line without come on, scroll over. Without renaming the variable. I don't fix the compiler error. So I print line, spell a number, and the number plus 2 is don't change this line this crap? Ugh. No. Okay, some errors have detailed explanations. For more information about the errors, explain, could not compile. Okay, so I see. I know what it's doing. Fix and compile error by changing the line below without renaming the variable. Well, because it's a string. Because it's expecting a string. So do I just put it in quotes? Oops. Is that what it wants me to do? No, because I can't, it's not mutable, so. Because that's still gonna not work. Okay, let's. Close all this stuff. Sure, we'll install that. That's fine. Ah! Without renaming the variable. That's what I don't understand what it's asking me to do, I guess. Okay, let's just go look at the solution because I don't know what I'm supposed to be updating. Variables 5. Oh, it's not there. So fix the compiler error by changing the line below without renaming the variable. Well, is this like, do I do this and then I change this here to oh, cannot be used to concatenate two strings. Nope. No, okay, let's back up those changes. Alright, let's just ask for a hint because I don't know what it's asking for. In variables, or we learn how to make it immutable. How to make immutable variables mutable using a special keyword. Unfortunately, this doesn't help us much in this exercise because we'll assign a different typed value to an existing variable. Sometimes you may also like to reuse existing variable names because you are just converting values to different types. Like in this exercise, fortunately, Rust is a powerful solution. Oh, okay. So it's wanting me to change the type. I got it. Okay. My brain was not there, man, I tell you. Yeah, well, let's just open it up and see what it says about shadowing. As you saw there. Do I just change it back to let? The difference between mutex and shadowing is that because we're effectively creating a new variable, when we use the let keyword again, we can change the type. Okay, so I think it's just that. Just change it to let. Got it. Understand now. I think is it this idea here where so I have to provide a constant for I32 So it is exactly this. So I say variable colon I32. Yeah. Yep, that's it. All right, so now we're on to functions. Let's close all of these. No, don't save. I don't know what I changed, so. All right, so we're gonna change this. So now I'm gonna say learning Rust, because I'm doing something different. Okay, so cannot find the function call me in the scope. Add some function with the name call me. Okay. So fn call me. I'm missing a return type, aren't I? Oh, not fun. Print ln call me. Call me. Okay, add the missing type to the argument. Add the missing type of the argument num. Oh. Is that right? Yeah, Visual Studio just kind of helped me with that one. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't turn it on. Let's see. Argument of type U8 is missing. 2. Now this recommends naming it, and I actually like this syntax. It actually doesn't like that, though. Interesting. Okay. Exercise expected type. So this store is having a sale where if the price is an even number, you get 10 bucks off. But if it's an odd number, it's 3 off. Don't worry about the function bodies themselves. We're only interested in the signatures for now. Fix the function signature. So we are expecting a return type. So this is going to return I32. Oh, I64 maybe? I64, because that's I64 in the function call. There we go. All right, I'm gonna start another cup of coffee, I think. All right. Next. Okay, so fix the function body without changing the signature. So just return. Nope, not done yet. I need a return statement. Oh, so I don't just return. Okay. Alright, so let's save it again. Let's go back to the original errors. Wait, no. Hang on. It said exercise done, didn't it? Fix the function body without changing the signature. Maybe I did have it right. I guess I wasn't really reading it. So let's just do that and save it. I don't think so. I think it was still throwing an error. So, solution for comparison. That's what I want to look at. Remove the semicolon at the end of the line below. Oh, I see. Okay. So you don't need to do this because I do this. Okay. Got it. And I even understand now how it was explaining it to me. Let's see. We're on a new section. If. Complete this function to return the bigger number. If both numbers are equal, any of them can be returned. Do not use excuse me, another function call or additional variables. Don't mind this now. Don't mind the whatever the other thing was. Okay. So I remember no semicolon returns the value. Got it. Okay, so if returns the bigger number, if A is less than B, then B. Else if B is less than A. Oh, I'm not formatting that correctly. A. Otherwise A. You might have meant to return a value. Well, I thought that's what I thought that was how it worked. Return B. And return A. That's a little confusing. Unnecessary parentheses around if. What? I don't need parentheses around an if? You're right, I don't. Don't know if I'm okay with that in general. Now it says unnecessary return. Jesus. No, I need to get rid of the semicolon there. So you might have meant to return this. What's what I have? Return A. To use. Oh, I see. Oh, so they were saying, oh, consider rewriting. I see. Don't use it as an if statement. Well, this is about ifs. Why would I do something that's not an if statement if it's in the ifs? Nonsensical thingies. Okay. If expressions. Oh, I can, okay, I get it. One thing I can do for sure. I can just say else. Return A. And then it doesn't matter. Because, then it could be because it doesn't matter based on, oops, on this, what needs to be returned. Yeah, I definitely want to check out this needless return stuff. Makes the code more rusty. I hate that statement. I hate that statement. It's like, it just makes it more rusty. Like, it just makes it more that one person likes it better. Sorry, I don't appreciate that. Like, it's like, yeah, okay, I understand that you want to do it, but give it a good reason, not just because I like it better. Why is this? This thing actually is complaining about something. Oh, that's because it is never used. Fix the compiler error on this function. Well, that's easy enough. Just make it a quote, right? So fizz returns foo. Fuzz is supposed to return. Read the test to understand the desired behavior. Okay. So if it's fizz, it returns foo. If it's fuzz, it returns. So I say else if fizzish is equal to fuzz, then it's bar, and then else baz. Next one. Okay, so if it's so identifier, it's 1, 2, or 3. So stop popping up. I'm trying to touch the things. Okay, so if it's gopher, it returns burrow. If it's snake, it returns desert, which makes it a 3. If it's crab, it returns beach. And if it's unknown, so I just need to change it to, well, literally any number. Because if it's not 1, 2, or 3, I can make it 4. And that should fix it, right? 4.0. No. What? Yeah, so it got an integer. There. Ooh, all kinds of them on this one. What's this quiz? Wait. Exercises, quizzes. Quizzes. Quiz 1. Okay, this is a quiz for the following sections. Alright. He's buying apples. Okay, that sounds like fun. Price of an apple is calculated as follows. The apples, the price of each apple in the entire order is reduced by only one rest block. Okay. Write a function that calculates the price of an order of apples given the quantity bought. Okay, so each apple costs $2. If it's more than 40 apples, then the price of each apple in the entire order is reduced to $1. Okay. So, calculate price of apples. So it doesn't even know that. Okay, no function found. So we'll just go fn calculate price of apples and probably an I-64. I don't know if it really matters. I wanted to have well, we'll make it I-32. Okay, I don't remember the syntax for creating that. Just variable name, colon, size, okay. Okay, so we're gonna say the price, so we'll say let mutex price is equal to 2, but if no parens, if num is greater than 40, then price is equal to 1. And then the result is just going to be num times price. Right? Did I screw that up? No, I didn't. It works. Hooray! Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking about like skipping ahead, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's going to be not the best use. I want to keep rolling. So now we're at primitive types. How many we got here? Probably can get through this one at 6:30. I got some time. Let's close all of these other ones. Nope. Primitives, here we go. To do, define a Boolean variable with the name isEvening before the if statement below. The value of the variable should be the negation of isMorning. Okay, well, can I just do this, right? Let isEvening equal, so just not bang isMorning. Ah! Don't think that's correct, is it? Oh no, it is correct. I'm really not liking this stuff where it's popping that in. I think. I don't know. To do. Now I'm gonna listen to the example before. Declare a variable called your character below with your favorite character. Try a letter, a digit. Try a digit in single quotes. Try a special character. So I create this and then I say, okay. Alphabetical. Put an emoji like that, like what? I could go like this, be like, what? Neither alphabetic nor numeric. That's funny. Next. Create an array called A with at least 100 elements in it. Huh? Gonna have to definitely look up arrays. Ouch. Ouch, my hand itches. Tuples. You can write an array's type using square brackets with the type of each element, a semicolon, and then the number of elements. So 3 colon. You can also initialize the array to contain the same value for each element, specify the initial value followed by a semicolon, then the length. Okay. So we're gonna say 7 colon 102. Wow, that's a big array. Get us a slice called Nice Slice. Nice Slice. Nope. Okay, I think. Keep clicking on that one. I don't really need that one anymore. Slice. So I need to start. Okay, so slice. The slice type. Let you reference a continuous sequence of elements in a collection rather than the whole section. It's kind of like a reference, but so it does not have ownership. Word will still get the value 5. Okay, this one's okay. I need to pay a little bit more attention to this one. So the slice type. Hang on, let's go back to where was I? Yeah, there we go. Is this the right page? This doesn't feel right. Oh, no, it is. I was on the right page before. Okay. So a string slice is a reference to part of a string. You can also drop values from there. So just as we might want to expect, so I want to start the slice 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it goes from 2. We'll do this just like this. The slice has a type of int32. It works the same way as a string slicing does, but by storing a reference to the first element and a length. So that's the first element. Its length is 3. Okay. So it's ampersand, then the widget. So we'll just come here and say, let nice slice equal right key A, and we need to sort out 2, 3, and 4. So that's 1 and 3. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, it's 2 dots. It's not commas. No. Let slice equal A, 1, 2 dots, and so this time it failed. The left is 2, 3, and 4. So it starts at 1, which is correct, or it starts at 2, and then it's 2 and 3. Oh, it's an end? Okay, I don't like that counting. So its length is... Wait a minute. How is its length 4 when it only returns 3 elements? So string size reference. So rather than that extra specify the starting, oh, ending index. Okay, it's not length, it's starting index and ending index. Okay, now I got it. All right, here we go. Destructure the cat tuple in one statement so that println works. Not found in the scope. Name and age. Furry McPherson. Nice. Destructure the cat. So let's go back to this. Gotta go look at tuples and how to destructure them. Tuple. So I just do that, right? So I say let whatever equal the tuple. Okay. Let I put parens. I have to put parens around it. I do have to put parens. Name, age, str, or no, not str, cat. Did that work? It worked. Use a tuple index to access the second element of the numbers and assign it to the variable called second. Okay, x dot, okay. So let it equal to numbers dot 2. Oh, nope. 1. There we go. Got it. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop on doing this for now. This is very good. This is good practice. It's getting me familiar with it. And I think what I need to do now is I need to write some notes for myself, and we're actually getting into the stuff I care about, vectors. And I think I have enough now that I can start building my Rust app, I think. And I can come back to it later if I need to. We'll say quit. So what I would do, let's figure out, where am I? I'll actually just open up a new window. Learning. Rust API. I'm going to say, create a directory here. This is where this app's going to go. It is going to be, I'm going to call it the Rust, or I'm going to call it data extractor. Games.data extractor .rust. We're going to say, I'm trying to think of what I need to make some notes, because I'm going to wrap up here pretty soon. So I'll just say code, and we'll start by creating a new file. We'll just call it notes.txt for now. This is going to be a Rust program that extracts all the games I have from the different game places. Steam, Epic Store, GOG, etc. For Steam, I need my Steam API key, which can be found here. The key should stay private, so cannot be in the code. To get a list of all my games in Steam, make a get here, put it down here. My player ID is that's not private information. And so each game has the following fields, because I know this information, right? The ID of the game, total play time in minutes, oops, nope. Last play time. Epoch time. Unix time. No idea. So there's that. The app should pull down all the games. Determine the total playtime in minutes / hours, and submit it to the games API. It should check to see if the game already exists. If it does, just update the stats. We will need to pull the game data based on the app ID from the first call. Okay, so those are some notes. That's pretty straightforward. It's not going to be a ton of effort. It's mostly just getting that familiarity with how to do things using Rust, which is, like I said, the whole point. I'm just going to try it out, see what happens. And luckily I'm running it all locally, so I just blow away the whole database very quickly, just restart that container. And then I can pull down that data. I don't think, there's probably a couple of these I'm going to do. I hit all the basics, so I should be somewhat competent enough to write the program in Rust. I'll need to do some logging so it's easy to understand what's happening, that kind of stuff. That will probably be a tomorrow problem. And then if I get that going, then I'll be able to start populating some of that data, which will be cool. And then I'll have to start looking at some of the other places I have games and see if I can do a similar thing. I don't know if it's possible. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop there because I don't want to get into building the Rust app this morning. Tomorrow, I actually have tomorrow off, so I probably won't stream quite as early in the morning. I might wait till after I drop the kids off because I have the whole day. It's also finals week for the classes I'm taking, so I wanted to get working on those. Get those things wrapped up. That's the point of taking tomorrow off, tomorrow and Friday. So I'll have tomorrow and Friday off. So I will definitely be streaming, but I probably won't stream at 5 a.m. unless I, for whatever reason, decide it's worth getting up and doing it. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Because I don't have anything going on Friday, and Thursday tomorrow I do have a meeting I want to go to, but that's not really relevant. So it might be a multi-stream day, maybe stream in the morning, stream in the afternoon. We'll see. I've also been looking at kicking off another game jam just for funsies. The last one was pretty fun. I enjoyed doing it. I want to do it again, but I need something that's going to hit my timeline. So come Outage, which is its own thing that's coming up, that's going to mess everything up, I can get it done before then. So we'll see. I'm going to kind of play through it a little bit in my head, see if it's worth figuring it out. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll just see. For sure, I'm going to be writing some code the rest of this week. I want to do this Rust thing. I think this is going to be kind of fun. I like learning a new programming language and then trying to do something new. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow, probably a little bit later in the morning. And yeah, so I guess until tomorrow, everybody take it easy, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.